Well, hello there, my name is Vladimir, welcome to my studio. Today we're checking out the NUX Bumblebee Pedalboard. NUX, I keep calling them NUX. I'm kind of expanding the game into actual physical pedal boards, not just pedals and wireless units they've been making and that you have seen on this channel a lot. The Bumblebee pedal is this kind of how do you say it, like basically there's a ground floor and a second floor, for lack of a better term. It's a bit late in the evening and I cannot come up with the word what it is. But yeah, cool pedalboard idea. As I'm going to talk, I'm going to roll in some of the sped up build footage. Basically my pedalboard came up in parts, so in this just the sides and then all the rails. And basically you can decide to where the rails will be, depending on what kind of pedals you will place on the pedal board. You can have them really close to each other, or you can have them kind of space them out so a bunch of pedals fit in. Something that I did find out just before shooting this video is that in the future the pedal board will actually ship pre-assembled, so you'll get it assembled and ready to go, and then if you want to you can just unscrew the screws and move the rails to whatever position you decide them to be. You can even, I think, remove the top row if you, for whatever reason, want to do that. Just a very flexible pedal board. The one I have is the smaller version. Both of the pedal boards are kind of equal width, but the bigger one is just kind of deeper, so it extends more this way. That's about it. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. The whole pedal board comes with a nicely padded, solid feeling gig bag, nothing to complain about. Cool little detail was that it also ships with a nice strip of dual lock to attach all of the pedals. Really cool touch, NUX. I like that a lot. Instead of Velcro, which I'm not a huge fan of. Well, obviously it depends on situations, but I like the dual lock a lot. You only need like small pieces in the corners of the pedal to keep them still. So that's a cool touch. And also comes with this kind of cable, let's put it on that background. It's kind of cable holders that you can place here on the rails, like this, I think. Yes, indeed. And you can use those to, well, keep your cable steady. Something that I haven't actually done on this pedalboard because I was building it in a hurry. And by the way, if you want to hear how this pedalboard sounds, check out the link below in the description. There's a separate video on that one. The pedalboard itself is usually a bit difficult topic to talk about because there's not much to talk about. Here's the pedalboard, here's roughly how many pedals it can fit, here's the weight, the gig bag or a case it comes with, and that's about it. So I'm not going to dive into the assembly part because it will come pre-assembled, but it was easy. It took me like a couple of minutes to put it all together, no problem. I like the two stores, levels, however you want to call them. Even though I have to say, like some of the slightly taller pedals, like the Rev G3 here, well, the pedal itself isn't that tall, but the knobs are, and this pedal wouldn't basically fit underneath here at all because the knobs would hit the upper level, basically. I think this pedal would fit or close to it at least. Same goes for the fuzz lever and the memory lane. Here you can see that the knobs of my 2-notes torpedo cap M also are kind of sticking out, stuff like that. So I kind of wish the second row would be a tiny bit higher, but also what you can see is that you can fit a lot of gigantic pedals on a very small footprint. The Boss DD500, the 2-notes like lean. There's a torpedo cap M underneath, there's a Jox power supply, a few good pedals. To me, this is more than enough. Fits in a nice gig bag, it's easy to carry around, and this particular setup is also like an M+1, so I can just get a gig with this, take the XLR out to the front of the house, and I'm good to go. Overall, the pedalboard feels really sturdy. While being lightweight, which I like a lot. I do like a lot the touch that on the sides there's a lot of space. So as you can see, I basically kind of go in with a power cable from this side. From this side, I'm coming out from the XLR. This pedal board, if I wouldn't be using these huge pedals over here, would allow you to build a very neat looking pedal board, just because you can fit a bunch of stuff, and it was kind of easy to wire and made sense. With other pedal boards I've had, everything has to go underneath the pedal board. Some of the pedal boards are not kind of tall enough from the feet, and kind of especially like having these actual guitar cables or batch cables run underneath the pedal board is an issue. Here it's like, I don't know, if you kind of position your power supply underneath here, and I think that's kind of the idea. It's still fairly easily accessible, but it's still out of the way, and that's what I like a lot. And I think if you are kind of person that swaps the pedals a lot and you find yourself rewiring a lot, this could be your thing, because yeah, the two rows and all of that kind of make it easier. With a single row pedal board, if you want all the cables to run really neatly underneath, swapping a pedal isn't as easy as you might think. I'm speaking from a personal experience. But I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Like, it looks good, feels sturdy, and so far the gig bag seems like sturdy and nice. And yeah, 2 different size options. So far I found this pedal board on sale on only like 2 or 3 stores. On one of the stores it was $99. So that's very reasonable, and I'm not even sure which country dollars that was. So again, I like it. Thanks NUX for sending one. And yet to me, and I'm not saying this because I get stuff sent from them every now and then, they're kind of differentiating themselves from a bunch of other Chinese brands. To me, it feels like they're not afraid to go for a slightly higher price, but also delivering the quality. Every single pedal I've had from them, the newer line especially, everything feels sturdy. The wireless units have been great. The pedal board is good. One of my favorite additions to my pedal collection lately has been the JTC drum and loop. That's such a fun practice tool, because you have both the kind of drummer side and the looper side, and it's just so much fun to rehearse with that one. Yeah, just good pedals, good pedal board, and that's about it. I'll stop rambling now. Links below in the description, hopefully at least to their website and to a store once it's actually on sale properly. And if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, notification bell as well. And last but not least, if you want to support what I do, get yourself a Cat Pick Studios t-shirt, links below in the description. And that should be it. Thanks for watching this video. I shall see you next time.